Alright, there we go. Hey guys, welcome back. This what if will be what if Deku was Metroplex. Now, for those who don't know who Metroplex is, this is from the original Transformers video game, Fall of Cybertron. Now, I personally like this character because who doesn't like this honking fucking thing? Looks pretty nice. At first, our story does not start with Japan nor My Hero Academia. And second, this is during the war on Cybertron. Now, here's a little fun fact. Right now, the Decepticons are winning. So let's hop right into it. Alright. We go to a battle between Optimus Prime and Megatron, or Megatronus. I think that's how you say his name. Anyways, they're clashing with swords. Well, his makeshift sword that he makes out of his hand and then his claws. They're going back and forth. And the Autobots are being pushed back. Well, here's a little something stupid that I'm fixing to do. Anyways, we go to where a building is fixing to fall on top of Optimus Prime. Before that happens, Optimus Prime shoots Megatron in the face with his cannon. That big ass motherfucker right there. That motherfucker. Anyways, and he screams, "Megatronics, you will die!" as he continues to shoot at Megatron. And Megatron has this backup plan. He's like, "Ha ha ha, Optimus Prime, you shall die." And he presses a button. And this button makes a really loud fucking boom. And this building decided to go wee on top of Optimus. Well, all of a sudden you hear boom. Optimus looks up and sees Metroplex after he thrown the building. Metroplex heeds the call of the last prime. And then Optimus gets excited and tells Metroplex to take down the enemy artillery. So Metroplex turns a giant ass fucking ship or a building, can't quite tell what he turned that into a fucking gun. Just gun. Anyways, and so he is shooting this gun, and so he shot it at Megatron and like it missed him specifically, but it was like right in front of him. And the platform Megatron was standing on was right before that giant pillar. And also alright. So fuck. Oh. The platform he was on kind of broke away and decided to say fuck you and fall. So he kind of fell with it. And then that pillar behind it fell on top of it. But when Metroplex wasn't paying attention, he went to go pick up said Optimus Prime. There we go. Because he needs to take down the enemy artillery so Optimus, Bumblebee, Ratchet can go and, save the place. Oh, sorry about that. I had to get something to drink. My mouth was getting dry. But anyways, so Metroplex picks up Optimus Prime, and they're running at like 50 miles an hour. Because Metroplex is like the size. Alright, the background lore behind Metroplex is that he can either A, turn into a fucking strip miner, or B, a goddamn ship. So, yeah, this bitch huge. If I remember correctly, he stands at like, compare him to Mount Everest, he's like 2 Mount Everests. He's a pretty big motherfucker. No, he's not. He's not that big. He's more or less like a Mount Everest and a half. But, yeah. But anyways. Like, where was I? Fuck. What's up? Oh, they're running to enemy artillery. Sorry guys if I sound so weird. I've been sick lately and I'm having a hard time concentrating. But anyways, Metroplex ends up running. He gets to the building he needs to get to. Well, the fun fact is, when he gets there, giant bomb go giant boom and takes out said building because this dude has a cannon the size of a goddamn spaceship in his hand. Just shoots it. And so, yeah. Building falls. The enemy artillery collapses. Anti-aircraft, the whole kit and caboodle falls. But there is a specific motherfucker that lives. He crawls out of his damn hole and does this. Ha 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 ha. Optimus Prime, you have done the impossible. As he smiles. And he goes, now you shall die. And then he transforms into a jet and fucking takes off at Mach Jesus and hits Metroplex in his, if you look at this chart here, you see his torso is very unfucking proportionate. But he still looks badass. There's Megaplex compared to a Autobot right there at the very bottom. He's a tall motherfucker. Well, anyways, so Megatron hits Metroplex in the core, but he kind of technically cheated because he just shot an energy fucking cannon straight through his damn back, therefore tearing up a bunch of wires and shit. But anyways, as that happens, Metroplex realizes what's happening, and so he takes he looks at Optimus and says, Optimus, Go. Cybertron is no longer able to contain life. I, Metroplex, shall watch over this place. Now, you need to go. You can hear Megatron tearing through wires. Metroplex looks down at Optimus and simply goes, go now. This world will explode, and when it does, Metroplex shall live. But I will warp gate myself to another planet. Which ends up actually like sending him to another universe, you know. A whole bunch of shit. Well, anyways. And so, we look at Optimus that is fucking crying. And he's like, Metroplex. No, Metroplex. And he's like, sorry, Optimus. He grabs Metroplex grabs Optimus and throws him to where Optimus can't do anything but get in the ship. And then the ship blasts off, you know, warps itself out. Metroplex staying there, and all of a sudden you can hear Skywarp. Megatron, like, gets ripped out of his back. And so, Metroplex is a little damaged, not much. A little. And shit, what was I gonna do? Oh. But Cybertron ends up exploding. Like, it splits in half. Alright. That's the moon of Cybertron. Metroplex on Cybertron. Cybertron kind of explodes right there in the bottom. And that's where Metroplex is. When it explodes, it kind of sends him out in the fucking... What was it? Fuck. Oh. When he ended up warping, it kind of created a time rip, which sent Zuku, or Metroplex, into the My Hero Academia universe. And the way I'm gonna have this set is that when he shifted, his size kind of got knocked down a little bit. He's the size of the 0-pointer in My Hero Academia when Izuku Midori is taking the entrance exam and whatnot. Now, with Metroplex being sent to My Hero Academia, we fast forward, or we switch POV to All Might, who's in his prime, and this is about 2 days before, or a week before battling All For One. You know, he's enjoying his time, but he looks up. He's a sun. He looks and he sees this rip in the sky, and this giant metal fucking ball, or a meteorite technically, falling through this fucking sky, and the sky rip heals itself, you know, because fucking anime bullshit. Plus, like, why the fuck not? And all of a sudden, you could hear it throughout the entire island of Japan. So All Might starts jumping his way over there to Metroplex. Metroplex is pretty damaged, you know. Nothing terrible, but he hurt. His feelings hurt. But anyways, wait, how many fucking minutes is this? 14, 20? Alright, I'm gonna try to make this like a 30-minute vid. But anyways, and so All Might jumps over and sees Metroplex laying in the ground. And so All Might, being All Might, walked over to it and looked at it, called the police, did a bunch of shit, and then all of a sudden, How was I gonna do? Oh. But All Might eventually found the head of Metroplex. And like, whew. I wonder what this button does. And so he presses a button on the side of Metroplex's head that transforms or turns on his head. Because right now, Metroplex is like, imagine him sitting in a chair. Imagine yourself, you know how you sit in a chair, you know? And depending on what kind of chair it is, you can lean back so far and then have your legs spread, comfortable. He's kind of in that position, except he's embedded it within a mountain. But, yeah. Metroplex is turning on and he scans All Might. And All Might's kind of taken back by this. He's like, oh shit, this bitch is alive. What should I do? Because he looks at the size of this bitch and he's like, yeah, no. Because I know I said he's the size of the 0-pointer, but I'm going to change that a smidge. He's a little bit bigger than the 0-pointer. Alright, so, you can hear Metroplex saying, Toshinori Yagi, planet 003919, Earth. Systems analysis. Critical. System reboot needed. All Might. Yes. I need to reboot. Please. Don't let anything happen to me. Yeah, sure. So Metroplex ends up shutting down and doing a full body reconfiguration, And All Might's like, what the fuck? Why'd I just agree to this damn robot's terms? It's like I knew the damn robot. And, the robot was, understanding, it was human. Anyways, All Might's, questioning himself oh so much. But in this what if, I'm gonna make it where Nana Shimura is alive. And because that's gonna be my ship is a 30-year-old Nana Shimura and a fucking 600-year-old Cybertronian. So yeah. Yeah. Alright, now I'm curious, because I wonder how old Metroplex is. How old is Metro? How fucking tall is he? How old? I just want to know his age. You know what? Fuck it. Let's see what this says. No one gives a fuck. Fuck off. Porcelain offers. Alright. So, that doesn't help me very much at all. I just want to know how old Metroplex is. Well, Fuck you. Alright. We are at 20 minutes. Let's check something real quick. How long is the other one? 27. Yeah, we can do 30. Alright. We've still got 10 more minutes. Anyways, Metroplex. There we go. Let's say Metroplex is about 600 years old. He's like the oldest living Autobot that's alive because his body is literally a fucking, like, strip miner. In this world, he can disguise himself as a, boat. Let's no, because that's a really big ass boat. I don't know what he should shapeshift into. Because I was thinking a bucket wheeler. Because that motherfucker's pretty big. But, like, Metroplex is the size of 2 of them. So, like, alright, we could do that. Because we can just make the bucket wheelers bigger. Alright. And so, about 45 minutes later, the police show up, and Toshinore's like, hey, this is what happened, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, you can hear Metroplex power up. Metroplex online. Metroplex is picking his ass up. He's doing this position because he just picked himself up. And he's wobbling because of fucking Earth's gravity and shit. And so, he looks around and he says, huh. This is not my original world. Nor universe. And All Might jumps up and he says, well, Metroplex, do you have a minute? He says, yes, All Might. Only reason why he knows who All Might is because he's a fast learner. And, like, let's say, as he was falling, he kind of crashed into a damn satellite. And when he crashed into a satellite, like, his body started eating the satellite, to say, and, like, turned it into red energon plus, like, extra body parts, which is why he can repair himself. And, like, the internet was access to him, and everything in the internet downloaded into his brain. And that's how he knows who All Might / Toshinori Yagi is. You know, bunch of bullshit. Anyways, so he lifts All Might up, and they're talking, and All Might's like, well, are you a hero or a villain? And Metroplex looks at him and he's like, what's a hero? And what's a villain? I'm an Autobot. Metroplex. I sent myself here after my home planet Cybertron was destroyed. An act of thing of bravery, I left. The next thing I knew, I fell from here. Hit a satellite. Then crashed. Fuck. Well, anyways, weird shit leads to more weird shit. But, like, Metroplex. All Might explains to Metroplex what's going on, and Metroplex asks him, is there anywhere that I can go? For as you can see, I am taller than everyone else. So I would need a place to stay. And All would be like, oh yeah, we got this, and this. We can help you, but you need to come with me to UA. And Metroplex agrees. And instantly, he's able to figure out where UA is. So, without, like, anything else, All Might's, like, on his shoulder. And Metroplex just starts walking with All Might. Give me a second, guys.